Hey guys, Fhraelaok here with episode 2 of my Making an Adventure, series on my channel. Anyway, I didn't really know what to call that or describe that. I built the Temple of Life the other day. You don't get to see that quite yet. It looks kind of dumb. I mean, from a distance, it does look dumb. If you play this and mess around on it, you'll probably notice. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not good at making huge trees. So, yeah. Anyway, so now I'm working in the Temple of Earth, which was supposed to be the second one I worked on, but just hasn't been. And here's what it looks like from the exterior. It's just this cave in the side of a mountain that you go down. And then it goes forward. Now, my intentions are to do like I did in the Temple of the Gods, and have basically a 4x locking system, where you have to activate 4 different levers to open the main door, which is where your reward will be, I suppose. That is my goal, and I basically want to do that on video, possibly, and we'll see how it goes. It might be a longer episode. This might turn out absolutely horrible if I mess it up. But I guess you never know. Let's turn this into a super pickaxe. So anyway, this is 5, 10, 15, 20 blocks down. So let's make it a, well, we want it just as wide, so let's make it a 5. 2, 3, 4. Oh joy. We'll do it like this. And how far do we want it to go back? I don't even know what direction that is. I believe this north, that's west, that's south. Okay. So we want to expand. How far south? Want it to go just about as far, so let's go 20 south. And then, oops, I guess I didn't. Have to right click this one. There we go. Alright, / expand 20 south. And then / replace 0. There we go. We got a nice dark cave going on over there. We can place one here. Great. / set 0. Great. Now I have to put the torches back down. Oh my goodness. Okay. Unfortunately, you get a lot of glitches when you do this with gravel and all that kind of stuff. Things that move, basically. So gravel's a biggie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, is that the same? Okay. So that's this direction. I basically want it in both directions, but we also need to take this out. I'm going to take it out 2. That way we know that that's where our final door is going to be. Alright. Our final door is somewhere in this area. Now then, what we have to do, well, we gotta fix this, because that's no good. So we're gonna do this to here, and we're gonna set that as stone. Much better. Same thing here. Make that into stone. Ceiling isn't complete yet. But it's a really nice, easy fix, honestly. And it doesn't knock torches out unless you're doing something where the torch block is. Because remember, the torch block is technically out 1. Done. Okay, this is all stone now. See how fast and easy that was? This is why I prefer doing it with World Edit. Not MC Edit, I'm an idiot at that. So I basically want to make this one go up a bit, and then have it come back in here for 1, and then the other one but I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that or what I want to do with it. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to pause the video while I figure that out, and then we'll jump right into the making of it. Okay, so I had a bit of an idea come to me. I decided to double this distance, so it should be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it'll go in 40 blocks in this direction. I just stacked it, so I basically copied and pasted it. And now I want to go up in this direction. Probably same distance? Yeah, we'll go same distance. So we want to... Alright, and then if that was south, this will be west, so / expand. 40 west. Set 0. Oh boy, alright. This is going to be a little hard to see. But we're going to go all the way over to here. And we're going to replace with 1. Meaning I'm going to be blind in here for a moment. And sorry, you will be too. But wherever I put a torch, it also turns it into the stone that I told it to. Alright. Now we should... Was that 5? That was 5. Set here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same stone like this plays tricks on my eyes. Oh look, it gets, okay. That was an easy fix. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I hated it. Like I said, it plays tricks on my eyes, and I can't tell if I'm... As you can see, I left click and I hit the block each time. It gives me a visual reference of if I've actually hit 4 between each one. That one seems a little far, but it's not. Alright. Anyway, so there we go. So this will come, you have to come over here, you come down here. There's going to be a break off somewhere around here, and then there's going to be another break off all the way up. Before we do that, let's fix the ceiling. Any inconsistencies in the ceiling here, we'll start here, and we'll go as far as we need to, all the way to the end. Wonderful. Let's see, now I have to get rid of all the sand. Wasn't that just brilliant? I didn't mean to type 12, I meant to type 1, but I accidentally hit the 2 key. Let's see, let's just set it to 0 and we'll get rid of that. There we go. Alright, how is the floor? The floor seems to be good. It's the only thing we have to do is fix these 4 right here. Done. Alright. So here we go. So why don't we take these out here, and we'll make this our 5 right here. And if this one was west, we want this to go north, so expand 20 north, replace 0. Alright, now should be along here, although we'll set it 1 further. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh great, we have, oh my goodness, we have a lot of gravel. But that also means I got rid of my torch. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's get rid of the annoying stuff. I wonder how much of it there is. And if we went back 20, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Just as far as that, not a problem, then we'll just hit this with our super pickaxe. Alright. Now, we need to fill this in. With stone. We need to fill this in with stone. And this in over here with stone, and our floor. And then our final wall right here. Ta-da! Alright, now... yeah. Okay. So let's just cruise down to the other end over here. Alright, so when you come in, it's going to be on both sides, but this is starters. So here's our first hallway, and then it's going to break off here somewhere. So we're going to skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to expand. Let's see, if that one was 20 north. And we'll just take that whole section out. Right there. Lovely. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll fix that later. Okay, so that's our 20. Uh-oh. I need some more torches. Alright, so that's that hallway. Let's fix it up now. Get rid of that. We need to fix the ceiling. Fix that wall, and then now this wall. Done. But now we want this to turn up a bit. How far do we have? We have 5, 10, 15. So we're just going to have this one actually go up 10. So it's just a little bit of a turn off. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, it's a pretty ugly wall, isn't it? Or little hallway. And by pretty ugly, I mean it's atrocious, but it's okay. Because we can fix that, can't we? Oh, this is incredibly boring for me. But it'll be worth it in the end. There we go. And then we're going to put a room there. I feel like I missed something up here. I guess not. And then we'll put a room over here. But before we do so, we now have to continue on our little water path we've got going on. So we want this here. All the way over. And we can all do it just in one selection. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to expand one down. We're going to contract one down to select one layer lower than that is, and we're going to replace or set it as 87 or 89, which is glowstone. Expand one up, contract one up, so it's the layer we selected, and then we're going to set that as water, which is 8. So we now have our water going from here. So it's kind of like a sewer type of thing. I've just always liked the look of it, but it's really not quite that. So let's go all the way up here. and we'll do the same thing. Expand one down, contract one down, set 89, set 89, there we go. Expand one up, contract one up, set 8. We've got that water. Now let's come back over here, and we're going to fill this all in from here all the way down to this corner, which is right here. And again, expand one down, contract one down, set 89, expand one up, contract one up, set 8. And then one more section. Let's see. Expand one down, contract one down, set 89, expand one up, contract one up, set 8. There we have it. You just gotta keep the whole theme going throughout the entire area, otherwise it throws everything off. So then we'll go from here all the way to the end here, and then we can actually build what we want to build. So we're going to, wow, really? Contract one down, set 89, expand one up, contract one up, set 8. Okay, now we need to do the exact same thing on the other side, that way we can see exactly where we're at. And then I'll pick up the video again. Okay, we're back. This is an Excel file. This is how I map things out in Excel, because I can make a simple little grid and color it in. So, here's my plan. Let me make this out of red. There we go. So this is what I want to do. What's in light gray that you see here are the hallways that are in and I've already built. What's in dark gray is what I've yet to build. Now the red is basically, the dark red squares are where I want the levers to go. And then the green is where the treasure is, and the orange is where the door is. Now these little red zeros are basically the redstone wiring. So let's put zeros here, because technically they go here too. And then ones can be the torches. No, that's 0. But basically the ones are the torches. If you remember my... No, I didn't get to actually show you that in the first episode. You know what, I'll go back and basically show you what I want to do. So, there we go. That's what it'll look like, though. These two are going into here, which is going to be an AND latch. So let's go back into Minecraft, and I'm going to go back to the Temple of the Gods to show you basically what my redstone idea is. Alrighty, I am going to show you what this is all about. The redstone idea I have, so let me just right-click to jump down here. Alright, so here's my redstone down here. Now, I could have shown this to you, but I really don't think I did. But anyway, so the torch that goes up there is, as soon as power is applied to that one and that one, these corresponding torches will go out. And as long as both of them are out, there's no longer power to this wire, which is giving power to this, turning it off. Once this turns on, it comes here, and basically it just goes and goes and goes. Now, what I'm doing is, you can ignore this part here. I'm just doing what you see here. So, one lever will go to this side, second level lever, third level lever, wow, and fourth lever. And each one of these, so this is like the left side, this is like the right side, and then once both of these sides are complete, meaning all 4 levers have been pressed and switched, these will go off, meaning this goes on and it goes up into the door. Same thing happens in, oh, that was perfect, in this design over here. So once all of these are pressed and have torches in them, then that will light up all the torches we need down there, turning off other ones, blah 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 blah, and opening the door. And that's basically what I want to do for this design, because I think it's a brilliant design. So I figured we'd stick to that. Now, I haven't done too awful much with redstone, that's why I figured this one is going to be my first one that introduces redstone, as you're going down into the earth, and that's where you have to go to find it anyway. As you see, both hallways are done. So, yeah, there you have it. So, I wanted to map it out like so, that way I know exactly where I have to dig out underneath, that way I don't dig too far, that way I dig enough, and I'm not completely thrown off and lost. So I am going to have to make the underground just as I mapped out. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make my 9x9 rooms that you saw in the dark gray, and I am going to basically finish that up and finish building those rooms, and once I've built the 4 of them, I'll show them to you. They're just going to be mirrored, so I'll show you one side, and you'll basically get the idea of the other side. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we are back, and I am going to show you the rooms on one side. I have not done the other side yet. I've just done this side, and I did the redstone wiring. My calculations weren't perfect, but I was able to pretty much fix it. So, when you come into one room, here's what you'll see. It's a simple click on the lever, and let me show you what it looks like down here. So you follow the redstone down. It hits a repeater just to make sure it can reach it, although let me try it without it. It can still reach it without it. So as a matter of fact, we'll be just fine. So it hits it, and then there's this one, which, let me go back this way to show you. So we go back to our other hallway here, and then we continue up. And here's our second room. When you flick this one, the redstone flows down, also into this AND gate, and now this is on, meaning absolutely perfect. We're doing very good here. So we're going to turn this one off. And, oh, I do this all the time, I can't believe it. Too far. There we go. You gotta be careful what you're clicking things with. Don't click it with your compass when you're using this. Okay. And we'll do that. So, that is one side. I might add some more things in, I don't know, I probably actually won't. But, I mean, I very well may, I have no idea. Anyway. And now that we've figured that out, we still have to figure out the other side, which is going to be the exact same, just mirrored, so it should be a pretty easy task. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back to you again, and we'll put in the final door and see how that goes. Okay, there we go. The rooms are complete, you've seen them. All 4 of them are done. I had to mess a little bit with the wiring to get it to work, so now it's in the wall rather than underground. So you will come through here, because this is where it ends here. You're like, oh, door, so you need to hit the switches, you open the door, bam, reward, easy, oops, bam, reward, easy peasy, and you head back out. And that is the Temple of Earth. Not too exciting. Took a while to build, as you can see, and in here is the little hideaway for your checkpoint. Anyway, that's what it is, guys. That's the Temple of Earth. It took me, over a day to build. Well, I guess not over a day. You saw me do most of it today. So it probably took me about 2 hours. This recording went over probably about 2 hours, so, but it's only about a 20-minute recording. So there we go. I guess just to go ahead and show you, as a thank you for watching the entirety of this video, or thank you for skipping to the end of this video, I am going to show you the Temple of Life. There it is. Doesn't it look kind of dumb? I know a lot of people are going to think of it in a perverted way, and I sort of did it first too, and I thought, wow, yeah, that's really not very good. But You know what, it's a tree, and there's not much leaves on the top because, well, just because there's not. As you can see up here at the top, it has trees. The leaves just kind of stop here, so you have all the daylight you need, really. And I did that primarily for the light. And this one, like I said, I'm not good at making, you know, trees, giant trees, so it is what it is. Now let's see, what have we done in here? We've done the Temple of Air, we've done the Temple of Earth, we just finished that. We have the Temple of Water done, and the Temple of Fire is done. And the Temple of Life is done. So we need to do the Temple of Light, the Temple of Shadow, and the Temple of Ice. There's only 3 temples left, guys. And once those temples are done, then there you go. That will be all 9 temples, and I just have to make the Throne of the Gods, which is going to come off of this somewhere. In the back, as a matter of fact. Right here. But let's skip out to the outside. Here's what's in the back. Right now. There we go. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing back here. And I want to make this the Throne of the Gods, so maybe I'll enclose it in obsidian or something with glowstone, and you basically climb up to the top here. Right? It's this big old high overlook. And then maybe I'll put it up as high as I possibly can. So it's like this super high overlook. And that'll be the Throne of the Gods. You know, put some glass in so you can see out, and or maybe no glass, just make it kind of a citadel-y thingy. And that's what it'll be, or maybe it'll continue going up to somewhere up where I'm pointing up in the air over this, because this can probably go up another, oh, say 30, maybe even 40 blocks. So I can just have it go up, up, and up, and then just make something over this. So, I mean, that's always a thought, isn't it? Anyway, I'll figure that out another time. That means I still have 4 big builds left to do. Maybe you have an idea for what I should do with the Temple of Light? I kind of have an idea. Maybe the Temple of Shadow? I'm not really sure. And the Temple of Ice? I really don't know. The Temple of Ice is going to need light, and it's probably going to need daylight, so maybe I'll make it out here. This could be the Temple of Ice, because it's near the snowy area there. But it's in the water, and it has no light in it, so you have to do it during daytime. Should be interesting. I don't know what I want to do with that. Because ice is hard, so maybe I'd just make a circle of ice or something, and you have to climb up it, or I don't know. I really have no idea. Maybe you guys have an idea. So please let me know. I would love to build any of your ideas that you have that actually make sense, and go from there. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this long, probably somewhat boring video, please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully you'll see future build videos or just what I've done videos, if that makes sense. Anyway, alright, again, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.